the white man. And he, you don't hear what God say, shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck. Shall put yokes of iron, he, this white man, when we go in for a religion, this white man will teach you about carnival, about Christmas, and he shall put yokes of iron upon our necks. What shackles and chains? Our same oppressors did this to us. Thy thanksgiving and all these set of things. Thy pagan mean lie. Them thing is paganism. But I have a great question. Right? A great question. Mom, sister, and brother. If you want to know something about somebody or the whereabouts how something come up. If you want to know about a tree, where's the first thing you go want to know? Where's the first thing you go have to know about? They say they know the tree and they don't know about the root. So if you want to know who is this people, God telling, the Israelites, God telling not to celebrate Christmas. If you want to know who is you, brother, if you want to know who is you, moms, this is what we teach you. Because I could ask a simple question. I will start with my mom because she far off. And I will talk loud. Mom, what is your ethnicity? What is your race? Let me make it more plain for you. Give me Nehemiah 8 and verse 8. Read this. Let me show you where we out here to do. Nehemiah chapter 8 and verse 8. We out here to clear up things for our people. Read. Nehemiah chapter 8 and verse 8. We out here to clear up things for our people. Around what time Christ born? Christmas is not of God. Who he is. The church will teach you who he is. The church will say come all. But this Bible speaking about Israel. Read. This is the book of Nehemiah chapter 8 and verse 8. Yeah. So they read in the book of the law. So the prophets, Christ's disciples read in the book of the law. This book is the book of the law, the whole book now. The first 5 books of the law was by the Torah. But now the whole Bible, all our New Testament extended. The testimonies. So they read in the book of the law, read on, of God distinctly. Carefully, so we out here, we ain't come out here ain't knowing nothing. We come out here with proof. We come out here with proof. We read it carefully and we come out here, we study it and then we come out here. We ain't come out here foolish and saying things that we don't understand or don't know. That is why we could give you I go show you. And give the sense. And we out here giving the sense, making our people understand the words in this Bible. Right. God people. So moms, back to your question. Who are you according to this Bible? In this Bible, it are the Philistines. With Israel. No, but alright. Moms, who you say you is? You're an Israelite, right? Who you say you is, brother? Israel, right? Who you is, sister? Sister say a human. You know why? Because sister don't understand. A Hebrew, yes, a Hebrew, all praises. Sis, moms, who you are according to the Bible? Who you are? One nation of people. Black people, you see? Yeah, when mom say, moms, come. You see? God say he people don't know. That is why I call you. Sister, come. Watch this. Let me show you this. They're not a trick. There's love. There's love we showing we people out here. We teaching our people who they is according to the Bible.
That's right.
This Bible have different races in it, and we teaching our people where they belong in this Bible. So here God say, this is a prophecy where God gave Isaiah to give these people. He gave them this prophecy. In the last days, these people, they ain't gonna know who they is. And it was recorded in the book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 3. Read.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner.
An ox know his owner. A cow, he know his owner. Right? When he see owner coming, he start to waggle his tail. He know his food or water or something. Come in, read on.
And the ass his master's crib.
Now these two animals there, Isaiah talking about, God telling Isaiah about. And the ass, which is a jackass, he know where he lives. They bring him for a Spain, he live in Sawa, he go back Sawa. He know where he belongs. Read on.
But Israel,
but the Israelites and them, the nation of Israel, read on,
doth not know.
They don't know. Mom say she black, which is the East Indian. They come here, them black also.
Right.
When black is just a color in a crayon box.
That's right.
So this is where we out here teaching. We giving our people the sense of who they are today. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1. Let me go back to the roots. Let me go back way back after the flood. Coming up to Moses and them time. Watch it, watch it. It had one time he was in slaves in the book of Kings under Solomon. I go show you. Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1. Yeah. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So who Moses speaking to, moms? These be the words. Listen it. These be what?
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Unto all. So Moses speaking to Israel. Here what Moses have to tell the children of Israel. Give me 28 and verse 1. People say all kind of things that they don't know. But we understand. We know, we had the love for we people. We know exactly what it is we say. We out here Sabbath by Sabbath months, teaching our people this. Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently.
This is a prophecy God given Moses, right? In the book of Deuteronomy. It shall come to pass, meaning is a prophecy to happen. Read on.
If thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments.
If the Israelites and them listen and do all God's commandments, hear what God say he's going to do to the Israelites and them. Read.
Which I command thee this day,
which God command Moses back then, read on,
that the Lord thy God will set thee on high.
That the Lord thy God, the Most High God, the God who created the heaven and the earth, going to set the nation of Israel up high. Read on.
Above all nations of the earth.
Above all nations of the earth. So God saying he's going to pick a race, and if they keep my commandments, I'm going to set them above all races of the earth. That is not what you say. We above all races right now. Well, this is it. This is the time now. The God prophets out here teaching the truth.
That's right.
Watch it, brother. Watch it. Listen up. I'll go show you something. I'll give you time. This time, right, where Moses talking, that was back then. God tell Moses, if the Israelites keep the commandments, he go set them above all races of the earth. Above is equal to the East Indians, equal to the Chinese, or above mean higher than them. So right now, brother, the Israelites and them, they're not above. They're not above. And I'm going to show you how we know that. Read on, verse 15.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So it will come to pass, meaning it will happen. It will come to pass again. It will happen that the children of Israel wouldn't listen to the voice of the Lord thy God, would not do the commandments of God. Because like today, our people, they're not keeping the commandments. Very few of them, they now start to wake up. And some hearing it and they don't care. God said they don't consider. But read on.
To observe, to do all his commandments, and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
If you don't keep all God's laws, statutes, meaning rules, and commandments, hear what God say He's going to do to this people. The greatest nation on the earth, and the most special people on the face of the earth to war. Hear what God say He's going to do to them. If they don't do His commandments, read.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
That curses going to come upon the greatest nation on the face of the earth. That happened a long time, brother.
That's right.
I'm going to show you now. Read.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Watch, moms, brother, sister, watch. One nation have the majority out here. One nation of the people out here right now in the city. Are on this promenade here. What race of people? Watch wrong. Black people, so-called African people out here. Where the Chinese man at? Where the Chinese man at? Where the East Indian man at? Look, the Chinese man, they went buy there and they get Charlotte Street. I give all you that. That is all your own. Name it after all you. Here we God say, cursed shall thou be in the city. How long we people selling on Charlotte Street? Be careful. So we curse in the city. We done.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
And cursed shall thou be in the workplace. Back then they had we curse in the field, in the sugarcane field, in the tobacco field, in the cocoa field. Back then they used to kill, we beat with the work. But now bring it up to now. Curse in the field. Last hired, first fired.
Right.
Where we are going KFC or Royal Castle. The majority are we people. Yeah? Yeah, moms. Yes, sister. God say, Christ say, who have eyes to see, let them see. And who have ears to hear, let them hear.
That's right.
Everybody are eye and ears, but everybody don't understand this. You don't.
Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store.
Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. Say you go on groceries again, pay fortnight. Before fortnight reach, a week past chicken done, all the chicken done. Rice done. Oh gosh, oil done. Give me verse 42. Give me verse 42. Line it up quick from my brothers and sisters. Read.
Verse 42. All thy trees and thy fruit of thy land shall the locust consume.
God say animals go consume all our stuff. So curse, we must be cursed. Read on.
The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high.
The strangers that is around us, meaning the other nation, going to get up above we very high. That happened a long time. Watch Charlotte Street, the Chinese take it. Watch now, the 1%, the Syrian and them. Right? Them go get up so high, and here where we go be. Them go be living all in the nice gated communities. Krung Plaza, Hyatt, having a nice time. But here where we go be, we done.
And thou shalt come down very low.
And our people going to be brought down very low. Watch we in the ghetto, killing each other, robbing, raping, thieving. Watch where we is. We ain't living in no gated community. This is a curse that happened to our people for not keeping God's laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
We done. Brother, come 1 minute. I will show you this. I will you get this. Before you leave here, you have to get good. Read.
He shall lend to thee.
These other nations go have so much money, they go be able to lend to we. You want loan for Christmas. After Christmas, they set up carnival for you. You go buy a costume for 7,000, 8,000. So Israel, we never have money. Because all the things God tell we to do, we not doing. We celebrating Christmas, carnival, Easter. We done.
And thou shalt not lend to him.
Now we don't have no money to lend to him. Who own Republic Bank? Who own Bank of Baroda? Who own RBTT? Now we people, sister or brother, we people don't own them places. God said these other nations will get up above you. Give me verse 46. Let me show you how I know it's talking about we. About the so-called African man and the so-called black man. Let me show you how I know it's talking about we. Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign
And these curses will be upon the nation of Israel for a sign. Say you see a royal castle sign there. You go, a sign go show you, go identify what they're selling in there. So when they're selling in royal castle, chicken. So when you go in there, you go expect chicken. When you see these people suffering at the bottom of society, you go identify who is these people. So these curses will be upon we for a sign. So we will know who we is in the latter days. In these days, yeah. Now we identifying who we is. Read on.
And for a wonder.
So now you start to wonder now, brother, sister. Now you start to wonder. Wait now. How is the most special people God ever made? Oh, that is some royal thing. That is some royal thing. Read on.
And upon thy seed forever.
So these curses will be upon our seed. Seed is how long? Your children. So long as you're populating. So long as you're progeniting. Your children. These curses like today. Come right up to today. Let me show you how we know exactly is right up to today. Give me verse 48. Let me nail it off for them exactly. Read.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies.
God save. Because you don't want to serve me, now you're going to serve your enemy. Because you don't want to keep my Sabbath, because you want to celebrate Christmas, because you want to celebrate carnivals,
right.
You want to take part in them,
right.
You don't want to keep my laws, now you have to serve your enemies. Here we are serving them. It be players' day. They will tell you, we're giving all the sense here now. Here we serving them. Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
God sent we enemies against we because we didn't keep his commandments, right? So God sent people against we. We was on top, he sent people against we to bring we down. The Spaniards and them. I'll show you. Read on.
In hunger.
So now we serving the enemies in hunger. We want anything to eat. That's how we serving them. Who on Royal Castle? Who on KFC? Who on Hosai Roti Shop? Who on food basket? Who on high-low? Now we people. I tell a man the other day, bro, we in slavery. He said no, that's a lie. He don't have no chains on him. But watch this. Here we God say, in hunger, read on.
And in thirst.
In thirst. You want water, the sunny, blue waters. Let me go real low. Water one. Let me go high. Johnny Walker. Let me go higher. Hennessy. We people don't make them products. We people don't make those things. But we thirsty for them things. We serving them. We have to work hard for them to buy it. Because we don't own no store.
Right.
Now you? Where's your work? You CEO for a company. Who own the company? You own the company. Where you selling? Like what? Build the environment. You just make blocks? You're making your, but where does get the material to make it from the earth? So you just, so watch, all right. Watch this. Yeah. No, but we don't need to go in so deep. We all praises. You don't need to depend on them. God say, come out of my people. But we still in the system. When you die, you have to go, your mother had to go, your father had to go to get a death certificate from them. We still in their system.
That's right.
You don't.
And in nakedness.
And in nakedness. As you say, you make that clothes? You see, soon. So God said we go serve them for clothes to put on your back. All praises. You see, my brother again there. So for clothes, right? We go to be enemies for it too. When you look at your clothes, made in China, made in USA, made in Indonesia. You understand, moms? We done.
And in want of all things.
And in want of all things. Let me go to the lowest things, mom. The lowest thing. Toilet paper to wipe your behind. We just make that. We don't make them things. You want religion. You want to know to serve God. The Roman Catholic Church. You want religion? Who prevent slavery and go and tell me the truth who he is. And here we God say, let me go further more. Read on.
And he.
And what? And what?
And he.
And he. And he. white man, and he, you don't hear what God say,
shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
shall put yokes of iron, he, this white man, when we going for a religion, this white man will teach you about carnival, about Christmas, and he shall put yokes of iron upon our necks. What shackles and chain? Our same oppressors did this to us. Now you know what? God loves everybody. Every creed and race find an equal place. But all are we not equal?
Right.
All are we not equal? All are we not equal?
That's right.
Where was the East Indian, the Chinese, and the white man when we was in slavery?
Bring it out!
Well, there was existing, Papi. There was right here.
That's right.
There was right here. God say, and he, which is the white man, you our oppressors, read on,
shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
until he have destroyed thee. He will put yokes of iron upon our neck until we are destroyed. Now we fully well destroyed. I call my sister, she says she black. Then black is a color in her appearance. She don't know. We fully well destroyed, Papa. We don't know who he is. We don't even know how to get back on top. We are at the bottom of society, killing each other at alarming rate. God saying this. Give me verse 68. Let me paint it like, let me smooth it off for you. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68.
Next side.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt a second time. First we was under Pharaoh in slavery. We walk into Egypt. But this time God said he's going to bring me a second time. But this time, with what? With ships. But this time, with cargo slave ships. How our ancestors reached over into this land. The so-called African man and woman, how did they reach into the Trinidad, in the Caribbean, in New York? How they were scattered around the world on slave ships.
That's right.
Those people that our oppressors put into slavery is our ancestors.
Right.
Those are our roots.
Right.
There is where we come from.
Right.
From the strongest and greatest nation where God made.
That's right.
Because we sin, we in this position.
Bring it out. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
God said, just the way I tell Moses that these people going into slavery on slave ships, that's just the way. Just the way. Slave ships. Basically, the slave ships here, sister. This, people that say forget the past because they don't want to know about the past.
Right.
You know how our moms and daughters and sisters was in here?
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are how men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.